And we're live here on YouTube. Welcome to Talk Wrestling here on youtube.com/Jeff Meacham. Thank you all for coming today. I know Aaron's here. Thank you, Aaron, for helping me moderate today. It looks like Aaron's the only one here right now. I literally lined up 4 different moderators. I know Kayfabe Candy Ass is supposed to be here. Our buddy Cindy, Big Jeff, and TJS. Kayfabe's here. Welcome, Kayfabe. Thank you, guys. Give everybody a few minutes to show up and kind of make their way in. Braden, hello, Braden. Thank you. Is it CO or C? I can't remember. CC Drink. Hi. Thank you, guys. Basically, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about Friday's event, the Greatest Royal Rumble, of course, this Friday at noon Eastern, at 9. Hello, Cody. 9 here on the West Coast for us folks in California, Oregon, and Washington, and whoever else is on the West Coast time. I don't know, on West Coast time. It's going to be a big show for WWE. There's a lot of controversies surrounding the event. We'll get to that, I'm sure, later. Aaron's been reporting that on No DQ. For those of you that haven't been paying attention, NoDQ.com. Here, it's me. NoDQ.com. There you go. I'll get my little plug in there. Hello, Anthony. All right, so we got a few people in here. Just so you guys are aware, I'm thinking about tweaking the time on the show, only because I know a lot of people aren't available Wednesday afternoons at 2:30, 2:30. 1:30, 12:30, 11:30. I know it's kind of hard for people to get here. Ninja, hello, Mass Ninja. Thank you for watching for the first time. Appreciate that. We know you watch on the No DQ channel. Hello, Paras. Hello, Andy. Everybody's here. All right, let's get cracking on this event. Let me. I'm gonna try to see the chat here. I also have the chat monitored here. So let's get right into the meat and taters of the day. We're talking about the Greatest Royal Rumble, of course. Like I said, coming up this Friday on the WWE Network. For $9.99, I'm gonna give them a plug, as I always do. We've got 10 matches on the card. It's supposed to go, whatever it is, till 2 o'clock West Coast time. So it's going to go from 11 to 5, or 12 to 5. It's going to be a 5-hour show plus an hour pre-show. It's going to be chaos and madness. No question about that for people watching. My thing is, I got to get up, take my son to school, come back, get set up, watch the pre-show, watch the show, get up, go. Caitlin's here. Yay, Caitlin! If you do the work, girl, we appreciate it. So thank you coming. The plan is to go, like I said, take Dylan to get Dylan from school, come back and watch it all over again because I have to. Dylan wants to watch too, so he's gonna be here with me this weekend. All right, everybody's here. Gang's all here, as Kayfabe Candy Ass said. I don't blame you, Braden, because I'm not doing. I might do live tweeting here and there, but we'll see. First match I'm going to talk about, let's see what we got here. The Cruiserweight Championship, because people are kind of all up in it, and they're all upset that it's going to be Kalisto challenging Cedric Alexander for the championship. People are already saying, new champion, going to happen. We're going to see a new champion. I completely disagree with that. I think it's going to be Cedric Alexander retaining the championship. People seem to like Kalisto because he's like Rey Mysterio light, I guess. I think people just don't appreciate him being... Stay off. What does that mean, Andy? I'm not letting stay up. I don't understand what that means. Andy McMahon, I don't understand what your statement means. Somehow I don't mind Kalisto. I like Kalisto. I just people don't like him because they're trying to make him the new Rey Mysterio. So it's yeah. I think Cedric needs to have a good long reign. They built up the entire tournament all the way through WrestleMania and into post WrestleMania. Time. I can't. My brain's all about it. Aaron knows I hate doing live shows, but I wanted to have live content for the channel. So yeah, Cedric needs to have a good long reign as champion in order to build up the credibility of the championship again. Because remember, Enzo had it, and it was just stained so bad when what happened with him. So they need to really build him back up. I agree with Kayfabe. The Lucha Things promo will always haunt Kalisto, no question about it. It's yeah. See, Aaron talked. Yeah, I remember when Aaron first went live. I remember when Aaron first started doing the shows. Period, because I had left No DQ for a while, and Aaron basically had to step into my role and do the talk show. He ended up doing No DQ NAV. Now it's of course No DQ Live. He does live Monday to Tuesdays, and of course, whenever else we do the shows live, it's very exhilarating, but it's also very challenging for me because there's no filter for me. It is what it is, as we say on No DQ, and we go live, and here it is. Can't watch till Saturday. That sucks, Ninja. But you know what? I promise you, if you stay off my Twitter feed and Aaron's Twitter feed, you won't get any spoilers. Just stay away from Twitter and Facebook until you get home and watch it Saturday evening. So no social media. Exactly like you said, no social media. All right. So Cedric retains Cruiserweight Championship, remains with Cedric Alexander. Next match, I'm gonna go over the Raw Tag Team Championship only because it's a little bit of an interesting situation. The Raw Tag Team titles will be decided between a Raw Tag Team and a now SmackDown Tag Team. You've got Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt on the Raw side, and the newest SmackDown Tag Team, of course, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. I'll get to the Lesnar match in a little while, Anthony. Don't fret. And if Sheamus and Cesaro, we'll just say Cesaro. Or the Bar, whatever you want to call them. If the Bar regains the championship, then they move to back to Raw and defend the titles. I agree with everybody in the room so far. I think that I think Matt and Bray will win the Raw Tag titles. They're really trying to get up and get them up in the card and get them as an established tag team. And the best way to establish a tag team, put the titles on them, put the belts on them, put the strap. What do you want to call the? I don't want to use the buzzwords that Vince doesn't like, but I like those words: title, strap, belt, championship, opportunities. Right? Do I think Bo joins soon? Join the Woken Warriors? Maybe that'd be cool to see. Yeah, I agree with Good Phil. Having to get up at 5 a.m. for Mania is no fun. But at least you get a decent hour for the strapping young belt. Yes, thank you, Kayfabe Candy. Yes, it's cool you guys get a decent time in England. That's awesome. Or UK. Sorry, I want to say England because England's more UK is more than England. So let's see. Jonathan Smith with Bray and Hardy on Twitter calling the Misraj. Do you think they'll be throwing like a reincarnation and pick out the perfect taxes? That is a brilliant idea. I think I would do that if I was booking WWE. I would totally run with that. That'd be a fantastic idea. I approve that message. Good job, good fella. Or excuse me, Jonathan Smith. Sorry, too many names. So if Sheamus and Cesaro win, then everything's undermined because then they're just back to Raw. Superstar Shakeup doesn't even matter. And if they do that, they prove the Superstar Shakeup does not matter, and they completely undermine everything they've been trying to do with making the Superstar Shakeup a big moment in WWE history every year. Scotland, I love the Scots. The Scots are fantastic people. I think I sound more Irish. That's okay. Unorthodox. Thank you. Glad to be here live. Appreciate that. So yeah, the Woken Warriors win. They become the Raw Tag Team Champions, and they go off into the stratosphere, if you will, and become hopefully a decent tag team overall, and show the world that they can do more than just be crazy. I know the accent was bad. I'm sorry, Bobby. That was just awful. All right, SmackDown Tag Titles. Where was that match? Oh yes, the Bludgeon Brothers against the Usos. Aaron, I'm gonna call you out right now on this form in this room. Aaron made a very interesting comment, and Caitlin pointed it out to me. My buddy Caitlin pointed it out to me that the Bludgeon Brothers don't have to worry about Naomi on Friday because the women aren't going, and that's the controversy. I will address that right now. Before we get to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, well, exactly, yeah, busted, Aaron. It's not, and somebody else has brought this up more than once. And then, Aaron said that, but you brought it up to me, Caitlin. You pointed it out. You sent me the tweet that you retweeted the tweet. I'm totally calling you out too because you busted Aaron out. I'm calling everybody out today. I don't care. 8 out of 10. Thank you for the 8 out of 10. I appreciate the score to check. Send 8 out of 10. That's good stuff. Yeah, throw me under the bus. I threw you under the bus. Doesn't mean you got to throw me under there. Don't do that. People are up in arms. Well, you can't. It's like it's not about the women's revolution. It's not about hello Anna, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, you're going to GRO. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy yourself. It'll be fun to watch. I'm on my own channel. They can't fire me from my own channel. That's not how it works, Bobby. Anyway, people are just really going crazy because it's not about the women's revolution. It's about the culture in that country not being where the rest of the world, or a good portion of the world, it's not the rest of the world, a good portion of the world is. So for people to be up in arms about a culture, about a society, about a country that has their own rules and regulations, Well, look how long it took to get the country. I think it was United Arab Emirates, blah, blah, to get Sasha and Alexa that match, and they had the dress completely covered up. So, well, the UK's here. We got Wales. We got Scotland. Let's get somebody from England. Somebody tell me from England that you're here, and we'll get the whole United Kingdom watching Jeff Meacham live on his own YouTube channel. It'll be fun to watch. Okay, I've gone 10 minutes already. I need to get a. You know what? The Vegas Golden Knights may win the Stanley Cup, and I approve that because they beat the Kings. So I hope they win. All right. So SmackDown Tag Team Championship: Usos against the Bludgeon Brothers. Bludgeon Brothers retain. It's going to be a hell of a match, though. Meacham brand worldwide. Thank you. Yes. Kayfabe Candy ass. Yes. London. There we go. Everybody, see the whole United Kingdom's here. Oh, we need Ireland, Northern Ireland. We need them too. So once everybody comes in, we'll be happy. Okay. The Bludgeon Brothers will retain. Texas, God, Texas. God bless Texas. I'm not gonna sing. I won't sing the whole thing. I promise. I think I know that song. Anyway. Yay, Cindy's here. Thank you for getting out of class early. Although that's you out early, so it's all good. The Bludgeon Brothers will retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. They got to have the Tag Team Champions built up. Kansas, carry on my wayward son. Nobody in that room is gonna get this. Is gonna get this except people my age or older. So if you don't get it, look it up. Kayfabe Candy asks, okay, he's a music guy. Aaron might get it. He's a music guy, but carry on, boys. All right, so the Bludgeon Brothers retain. What's next? We'll go with the U.S. Championship. Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal. Yeah, the boots, Louisiana, got Louisiana. See, people are nationwide and worldwide. I love it. It's good stuff. Everybody's watching. Jinder Mahal challenging Jeff Hardy for the U.S. Championship. The fact that they moved Jeff Hardy to SmackDown would indicate that Jeff Hardy's going to retain the championship and Jinder Mahal will remain on Raw. I think the same way. I think exactly that's going to... everybody loves Cindy. Everybody loves Cindy in the comments section, and that's awesome. I think that Jeff Hardy will remain champion. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm thinking, Anthony kind of, Cody's got my prediction right down to a T. I'm just gonna go right into it. Thank you, Cody. Jinder wins the U.S. title, brings that to Raw. Miz wins back the Intercontinental Championship, moves the title to SmackDown. So the titles end up switching after all, like we all thought was gonna happen with Seth Rollins moving to SmackDown. It didn't happen. So I'm gonna say. The Miz regains here. I just made the whole camera shake. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little Tourette's moment there. Or not Tourette's, seizure moment. Whatever I'm trying to say. I'm just kind of blah, 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 whatever. It's live. It doesn't matter, right? The Miz regains the Intercontinental Championship, and Jinder Mahal regains the U.S. Championship, and the title switch brands. That's what's going to happen. So that way you have the Universal Champion on Raw and the U.S. Champion. So the U.S. Champion is the number one contender to the entire universe. The U.S. answers to the universe. So we have Jinder Mahal, the contender for Brock Lesnar. Okay. OG325, Miz is the best heel in 10 years. The Miz is an amazing bad guy. I am so happy they've kept him as a heel, as an antagonist, because he's awesome. Yeah, Miz is going to be Intercontinental Champion sooner rather than later. He's going to be the Intercontinental Champion again. He is the most prolific Intercontinental Champion of this generation. Kayfabe, we'll see how your prediction lays out. All right, so we did IC, we did US. Let's do John Cena versus Triple H. John Cena versus Triple H is one of those matches where, yes, people are tired of both of them because Triple H is still actively involved in the ring and he shouldn't be, and John Cena sucks, and this is going to be a solid outing. You gotta remember. 2008, 2006, all these things. Okay. Triple H is the leader of the brand. He is the one in the ring that is going to represent exactly what the McMahons want. He is a McMahon. He's a McMahon-in-law. He's going to do exactly what the company wants him to do and represent the brand. big name match to make people happy at the Greatest Royal Rumble. You got that match, and you got the casket match, which we'll get to momentarily. It may go 30. It'll probably go 15 to 20, honestly, Braden, but it might go a lot longer. It's one of those special attraction matches, thank you, David, that people are going to talk about. It's going to be like a marquee match. You've got the Greatest Royal Rumble, you've got the casket match, you've got the title matches, and then you've got John Cena versus Triple H. That's a marquee match anywhere you go because it's two of the biggest stars in recent WWE history. Not so recent because Triple H has been around 20 years. John Cena, over 15 now. So there's that. So as far as a winner, I think that John Cena is going to redeem himself for the squash against the Undertaker, and it may open the show, Pablo. Good point. I think it'll be interesting. It will be a good match. I think John Cena's got to win and get the momentum back that he lost at the WrestleMania. Yeah, he doesn't really need the momentum anymore. OG, thank you for watching this. Please watch Aaron live Mondays and Tuesdays after Raw and SmackDown. He does a great live show. I call in when I can. I moderate when I can. I got the boy, so it's hard to moderate anything. It's very hard for me. But please catch Aaron when you can. So John Cena wins. It'll be a hell of a match, but they got to give the big hero the big win and the first time broadcasting from a country. It's going to be cool. Bobby with the shade. Bobby with the savage. Okay, Bobby gets the savage comment of the night or the day so far. That's brutal. All right, casket match. Undertaker Rusev. People talking about this for weeks that it was going to be Rusev and it was going to be Jericho. This is one of the more controversial. We talked about this on the No DQ review last week, maybe the week before. When we had the Bruno talk, and it's funny that they've been burying Rusev. I keep saying Rusev when I say Rusev. Blah, blah, Rusev. When they bury Rusev, they don't want him. I think they're making him and Aiden English more obnoxious on purpose, so we stop liking him. I like Rusev. I like Aiden. Aiden's a Guerrero-in-law, so I respect him, and he's a great talent. He actually is a decent singer, which is really awesome. Rusev benefits from this match, thank you, David, no matter how you look at it, whether he wins or loses, because he's getting the marquee attention against the Phenom, the Dead Man, the almost undefeated WrestleMania, that guy. He is, he's not going to win. Rusev's not going to win, but he gets the rub, if you will, from facing the Undertaker one-on-one. Brand new country they're broadcasting in. As far as for the first time they're broadcasting live from that country, it's gonna. This is one of those mega events that when you first hear about it, it's gonna be a house show, whatever. But this is gonna be a monumental show, and Rusev is gonna have, like he's Braden. Rusev's gonna have a career night, one way or the other, win or lose. He's gonna be probably made in this moment. So Undertaker wins. It's a casket match. First casket match for Undertaker in almost 10 years. So it'll be cool to watch him do his thing in his element. Chance of Rusev winning Masked Ninja is about 4 out of 10. Or at least that's what Bret Hart would say. How long it'll go? Probably no more than 15. I would say even 10 is probably a pretty safe bet. 10 is pretty safe as opposed to 15 or 20. Because they don't want to go too long with a gimmicky match like that. But again, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It happens all the time. That's why I've been doing this for 15 years, because I have opinions that go either way, and people like or they don't, and there you go. WWE Championship. AJ Styles defending against Shinsuke Nakamura with brand new music. So, Rusev isn't popular there, so I think they're going to play to the live crowd more than the TV crowd, I think, on this instance, and Undertaker will win. All right, Nakamura and AJ. People have been telling me ever since WrestleMania that Nakamura is going to get it because he's going to get the win. He's going to win in Saudi Arabia and become the champion. Completely disagree. The theme is awesome. I love the new theme. Thank you for pointing that out in the chat room, Cindy, because it's an amazing theme. Almost as good as the one he had when he was babyface, but it was really, really good. Really, really good. I don't think they're going to have AJ lose the championship. People seem to like AJ around the world, and I I think he needs to win. He can't lose it on a show that doesn't really impact here in America. But then again, I think Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship. So take my stuff with a grain of salt, I guess, because I think Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship, finally complete that elusive Universal Championship inclusive Grand Slam, because Reigns has been Tag Champion, U.S. Intercontinental, and WWE Champion. If he wins the Universal Championship, he will be the first, I believe, the first to complete that entire set. So Reigns wins, Styles retains. That's the title matches I think is going to happen. Now, as far as the Greatest Royal Rumble, we've got, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 26. 26 have been announced. And I think one of those guys is going to be the Grand Slam champion. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Who said that? Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith's on point with the comments today. The Greatest Royal Rumble, I think we'll have NXT debuts. Debuts. Wow. I am just starting over myself today. It's awful. I like the idea of Braun Strowman winning this match. Not necessarily be dominant, but definitely be controlling most of the match. I think that Strowman will have a dominant showing, and I think that we will have a great match. Remember, 50 guys, 2 men start, and 48 will come out. Longer than the 2011 Royal Rumble and any Rumble before or after that. So it's going to be a long match. It's going to be a long day for those of us in here in the United States. It's going to be a long night for those in Saudi Arabia, and a long afternoon evening for people in Europe and Asia. It's going to be a rough day, I think, to get through. Not as rough as WrestleMania's have been, because I think this card is pretty stacked. Now, see, OG, I like Cass's song. Aaron's saying it's the same song as when he was a heel on Raw. I don't remember him being that. I remember that being the case. Yes, Cody. At least Del Rio won't be the winner of the biggest Rumble match ever now. Yes. Write him out of history. Not a fan of Del Rio. Anyway, so that's my predictions for the Greatest Royal Rumble. Hope you guys enjoyed the live show. We went about 22 minutes, which is what I wanted to go between 25 and 30, so we'll kind of BS here for a few minutes. Yeah, right? Don't jinx it. Oh, you're going. How do you say your name? You can't tell me. Duh. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. If those of you going, if you guys want live coverage, don't want to sit through, 6 hours of WWE programming, and you want to pop in here and there, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, but not for the Rumble, just in general. _ Jeff Meacham. You can follow Aaron and his tweets along the way on Friday at NoDQDOTCOM and Aaron Rift, AARONRIFT, one word. Any advice for the first time show will be long. It'll definitely be long. No question about that. It's going to be a long show. I would say they're all great matches this Friday. There's going to be awesome matches. I would say pick and choose your bathroom breaks and your snack breaks. I would say buy everything you want at concession. If they have concessions, I don't know how they do it in Saudi Arabia, but whatever food you can get, bring it to your seat before you sit down. And Dylan is here. Hello, Cool Hand Dylan. My son's namesake. Well, not really, but they share the same name. How about that? It's going to be a fun night. So if it's your first live show you're attending, God bless you guys in Saudi Arabia. I am so happy for you guys. You get the live event. You get the live network special. You're going to be seen around the world in 100 and whatever it is countries the network's in now. Over 1 million, over 2 million. I think it's 2 million subscribers that YouTube has now. That the WWE Network has now. VIP gets free food. It doesn't surprise me. That's how the countries like that work, Jonathan. So it doesn't surprise me. That's how it's going to be. What we're going to do now is wrap the show up. And we're going to say thank you to everybody that's come in. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you for everybody that has been on for the ride. All 25 of you currently right now. Spread the word that the show is going to be hopefully 11:30 on Wednesdays. I'm going to try to do it later in the afternoon on a Wednesday. That way I have people to watch my son while he's home from school Wednesday afternoons. If not, we'll stick to 11:30